morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Is it good?
Yes.
Is it really good?
That's great.
I mean, this is the way we were meant to be. We could get good, great, amazing, raw amazing. This is our natural state is like, it's good morning. This is when we eat fruits and vegetables, natural foods in their natural state. We wake up with a bounce. This is how we were meant to be. Unlike how I was, where alarm clock, 5 minutes snooze, 5 minutes snooze. Just because I went to In-N-Out Burger maybe the night before, or Shakey's All You Can Eat, or burritos, or all you can eat sushi, Indian buffets. I did it all. And I've never loved food as much as I do now, eating raw foods. And when I first heard about raw, I was like, that's crazy, who would want to do that? Something a monk would do, or something, like if I was punished. And I have found that this is the best reward. It's like I get to eat these colorful things of the rainbow in nature that are luminous and radiate pure energy, as I like to say so much. And this is what we are. And so a lot of times it might be normal to be tired and prescription and medication, and slowly we just get older and aches and pains and we get some kind of disease of some sort. It's natural. We're supposed to do this, and it's not natural. Our natural state is wellness, love, light, vitality, friendship. We are all one. The only thing that can separate us are our egos. I heard that one, so I love that one. And so I got into raw foods just because it would help my basketball game and it would help me look better. Those were the two things that caught my eye. I was like, oh wow, okay, well, I like that. And now I'm staying for so much more that I never even imagined. Like this is, like to wake up, I mean, it's one thing for me to say wake up with a bounce. And you guys could like hear me say that, or you can read a raw book or a YouTube video and hear all these people talking about it. But when you experience it yourself, you're going to be like, that's what that guy was talking about. And I'm feeling it a little. And I've only scratched the surface being raw for about 5 years. I'm just getting into it. I heard one of my heroes, Dan McDonald, talk about how he's been doing it for 12 years and he's just getting started. So a lot of us are seduced by these 3 or 5 day cleanses out there that will change your life forever. And it is a process. And being gentle with ourselves. I tell people not to take anything away from what they're eating. Eat it all. Yeah, the burger, the pizza, whatever. Eat it. Just start adding more fruits and vegetables, and you'll see that other stuff will go away in its own time without any deprivation by you. And that's a whole nother way of thinking. If I can't have this thing, let's say this thing, I want it. 5 days, maybe I'll have it. Maybe I'll have more willpower, but in 30 days, or what, I'm going to have it sooner or later. But if I could have it whenever I want, and I just choose not to because I'm having something better, I can't just stop something. I have to replace it with something that's better, or I won't stop that thing. So what I'm here to do, and what Ron is here, and so many other people, and by the way, next week we're going to be at the Raw Living Expo. It's the biggest thing in the raw world. It's here in LA. And so you would have so many people that get it and are like thinking like this, and the more we're around it, and there are a couple flyers in the back I have there, and you can get a little discount if you put in Pure Energy. That's my coupon code. I'm one of the speakers there and one of the chefs. And we could have this abundance, this life, this vitality, this energy. See, the energy, like I have clients that ask me, the #1 request is they want more energy. And I love telling them that they're not going to get any more energy. It's like there's no diet, no exercise program, no nothing is going to give you more energy than what you have right now. The energy we seek is pulsating through us more than any of us could even fathom. There's so much. Einstein said we're all energy. So what do people like me do? Is we come and we assist you in cleansing your own body, removing those obstructions that are blocking the pure energy. There's no miracle. I don't cure people. No food is going to cure you. There's no superfood that's like the end-all be-all. Your body is the miracle. And if you can find the foods that can support the miracle will unfold as it is. And it just happens. And so you get to come to places like this where it's not carrots and celery sticks like a vegan, whatever people might think of a vegan as like, I'm on this diet. No, this is about abundance. Diet has the word die in it. It's always about restriction, counting calories, nutritional facts, what do they say, what's the latest article about what you need in this. And this is not a diet, this is a lifestyle, which is all about abundance, eating as much as we want, because we're eating natural foods, very close to their natural state. There's a little processing with a blender or this or that, but we're not heating it and denaturing it and putting it through a factory with whatever things that aren't even food. There's some kind of scientific names that have like 20 syllables in them. This is real stuff, real food. And the basis of it all is that you are energy, and living foods, natural foods in their natural state, fruits and vegetables, are energy as well. And if you eat energy, you're going to feel more of that energy. It's always there anyway. You're just going to feel it more and remove some of the obstructions that might have a blockage or something. But when those obstructions start to release, you start to feel this whole thing through your body, and it's like, oh my God, I'm alive, and how awesome is that? Period. Forget the other stuff. This is just raw food. Natural foods in their natural state. So this is, you can see this is my passion, my life, and I invite you all to increase more fruits and vegetables in your life. Come to classes like these, watch YouTube videos, you can friend me on Facebook, I put a recipe a day, I put my YouTube videos up every day.
What's your last name?
It's Factor.
Factor.
Yeah, F-A-C-T-O-R. And yeah, and so I'm rather new in this world. I've been just a couple years into it, and so if you go to the Raw Living Expo next year or next weekend, you're going to see people like me who have been doing this for decades. That like, and some of these people you look at and you can see them, and it's just like, whoa, like there's something going on with those people. There's like a light around them. People have said, oh, I'm like energetic, and we're about to meet people next week who are like a bunch of me's running around who have been doing this for a lot longer, full of pure energy. And it's like, I can't wait to see. I'm going to meet some people I've never met. I'm going to meet Victoria Butenko, who is the author of Green for Life. She's known as the Green Smoothie Queen. I've never met her before. I'm definitely going to meet her and ask to see if she'll do a video with me. I've seen Gabriel Cousens. I saw him one time in person last year in Sedona. We're really lucky it's in LA this year. And I saw Gabriel Cousens, and I just walked by, and I got chills right now. I just walked by him, and he was just like talking to somebody else. He didn't look at me. I just saw him talking to someone else. And I'm just like, there is a light around that dude. Like that dude has just been eating pure energy for 4 years. Like fruits, and he doesn't do much on the fruits, but he's very into the greens. Very much in the greens, and he's just like illuminated with energy. And Dan McDonald, yeah, some of you know Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator. He just walked in and he just glows. He opens his eyes and it's like the lights go on. And so getting around people like this, I have found to be so important for me, because the rest of the world thinks we're crazy. Like how natural foods in their natural state could ever be considered crazy is crazy. I mean, that's like that's too many apples, or that's too many bananas, or that's too much spinach. And it's like, but we're okay with doing what we need to do to animals, and that whole thing that happens, and then the thing that happens to our body, it's just amazing how, like, that's normal. And you know, and we have a pill or we have a thing for everything. And so if you want real medicine, Hippocrates said, let food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food, or the other way around. One of those be thy those things. You know, they work both ways. But food is medicine. And I got to learn something too recently, that drug, the word drug, comes from, I forgot what country it is, but it means dried vegetables. Like drugex or something, like the root of it comes from dried vegetables. And that's the original name for the word drug. Yeah, herbs. Yeah, I mean, so So the plant kingdom is miraculous in its ability to support your body to be that miracle that it is, and to live this thing called life like when we were kids, like before the aches and the pains and the stories and the emotions and all of that junk that layer upon layer. Because I help detoxify people not just on a physical, but a mental and emotional too. Because there's really healthy physically people out there who are sick because they don't have this right. And there are people who eat junk food out there and they have this really good and they're pretty darn healthy. So food is not everything. If you're on this diet or should to, have to, better, there's a whole different thing doing it as a diet than a lifestyle. And it's like, I get to do this. Oh my God. And so now you're eating this. How awesome is what you're eating?